Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, Leo, you have the stork followed by the birds. And so the stork it brings in relief to this situation. Okay, it's a very transformative card. Typically, it means that there's a major change coming. Okay, something is being delivered to you. Typically, it is welcome, and it's followed by the birds, so that it's some type of communication. Possibly it is something that is either written, it could be by telephone, it could be on social media. They could even show up at your door, but typically this is a written communication. It's how it would begin. Okay, so let's have a look at what this situation is and what that news could possibly be. Well, what we see is the dark. Okay, and to me this looks like a lot of anxiety because somebody is in the dark. Those almost look like lightning strikes. So this is living in the dark. There is very intense feelings about whatever they're worried about. It most likely has to do with a past situation because both of these people look to the past, and it's like whatever this is occupies most of their time thinking about it. So they spend a lot of time thinking about it. So much so that it can deconcentrate them. Like they could be trying to do something and these thoughts just kind of slip in. These worries. This is about a decision. It is about a direction. It is about wondering if there's still hope for something, some situation behind them. Okay, is there still hope? Can it be healed? Is this direction still a possibility? To that, they are in the dark. To those questions, this person is unhappy. Don't know how to fix things, grieving over a loss. Again, you get the sense of somebody so much who goes so much deep into their grief and their worry that they're unaware of what's going on around them. So the emotions really are really pulling at them here. They're in a very dark place. It's possible that they shut somebody out in the cold because they suspected trickery, because trickery is the overall energy for the past and passing. So it's like this card can indicate the missing piece, or that there's a missing piece. And that makes sense because she's in the dark about whatever that piece is. So there's a missing piece, possibly with the birds. Something could have been misunderstood, because the birds can represent a misunderstanding because of a word, something that was spoken. It's like the telephone game. If that's the case, there is news coming that would clear that up, okay, with those symbols being here. But for the moment, somebody is in the dark. Yes, with this card, definitely. I mean, this can go, you can get this communication in any way, because this is somebody showing up at your door. This represents to communication that is written. So, but I mean, it could begin by this and end up like this. One minute, I'll just be right back. And the thing is, from what I see, is like this person, they can't decide. They can't decide how to do this, how they should do this. They're overthinking this. I feel like they imagine, because this is imagining a future event, and dissecting it. So they look at every little detail. And so I feel like they probably imagine, well, what if I were to send a text? How would that play out? And then they imagine how it might play out according to the information that they have and imagined fears, I would imagine. And what if I show up at the door? How would that go? I mean, I feel like this person imagines all different kinds of scenarios. There they are, locked. They threw up a wall. Okay. This is all about the perspective, how somebody sees something. So they're very unhappy. They're examining an idea, or they're examining an idea that they had having to do with a situation in the past. It is important to note that I do have a couple of the same suit, and they are both in the upright. So, I mean, it could be that there's been a misunderstanding here, and both these people are still interested in each other. Okay? This person may have a tendency to overthink things because of past experiences they've had that made them feel like a victim, or like they were going to be a victim. Excuse me. This thought that they had, that they were going to be a victim, that somebody was deceiving or tricking them with the trickery card here, it's like that's all they could see. And they thought that they were really clear on that. It was their thoughts that actually blocked the doorway, that blocked the opportunity. It was something in this person was thinking, a way that they were thinking, the way that they were viewing the situation. Possibly for someone, this is about something that was misunderstood and taken as a red flag. They misunderstood it, and they saw a red flag because of it. Because of something they misunderstood, they overheard, that was incorrect or false. It's clear, they're saying that a change in perspective will result in a healing. A change in perspective, viewing the situation differently, will show them the missing piece. So what they're missing here, the information they're missing here, if they would just view it from a different, in a different way, they would see it differently. Okay, they would see uh, what they were missing, but they're so overwrought with emotion here that I feel the emotion is getting in the way. What we have is advice here from the Hierophant, because it is here twice. Okay, and these cards here are sandwiched in between. This is about learning what you need to know and learning from that which was already written in order to proceed to the desired goal, in order to proceed with offering one's cup, or taking what's being offered, which whomever you are, whether you are the person standing offering or whether you are reaching for the cup that is being offered. This is about learning what you need to know from what is behind you, that which has been written, in order to proceed forward. There's much to be learned from the past, because the past is where you plant the seeds. It's this person may need to look back at a decision. This could be about blame. There could be, if in looking back and learning, they may see something that they may see something that might, a truth that might maybe sting them. So maybe a truth or a realization that maybe they made a mistake here, because the sword points inward. And because of that, there's an explanation that is given or due. Okay. This person is going to come forward. That's very clear to me. This is the news you're getting. That's the news you're getting. That this person is coming. They want to talk to you, okay, about the past and about the future, if there is still one. They want to know. There's this person is interested in a long-term commitment, family, marriage. And so I feel like they're going to proceed cautiously to get to the truth, or to how would I say that, or to know, or to find out the truth, because they're no longer sure. They no longer are sure about what they saw, or what they thought they saw, or what they thought they heard. There's cautious movement back. The birds fly back also. So there's a cautious movement back to get this truth, to begin this healing. So this person has been sitting in the energy of woe is me. When I feel like they have this, they're like in reflection. Maybe they fall on something that cast doubt on a decision that they took, and they take that deeper. And through there, they have a realization. Listen, somehow this person is being divinely guided to see the truth of their situation. And when they see that, that's when action is taken, because that's what this card here is about. It is about not, helping oneself. That's how you would define that card. It is about getting up and helping oneself. Help is available, but you must take action on it, is what it says. And so I feel like they have received the help, that they have been given a sign. They have been shown the way with the star, which there's something they saw behind them that was written that allows for new hope, but it's like cautious. So I'm sure that in this action, this whole thing turns completely around. So it's an action that they are cautious about. They're hesitant, but in doing it, there's luck. This is wanting to get something back on its feet. This person has some trust issues from the past. And so that, is a large part of it. But they're coming forward. You have the Knight of Cups right here. You have the decision here. Here's look at that, Knight of Cups again. So this person is missing information, and they are coming back to get it. Cautiously. They're very cautious. It's I feel like they're going to be so happy that they took this action. I feel like they're just going to be so happy, because there's a really happy outcome waiting for them once they decide to do this. They have the Ten of Cups. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.